anywhere near that entrance, it was just the smell of sugary popcorn coming out.
Yeah,
it was like tractor being bringing you in.
I was thinking recently. I was on Netflix. Going through sort of all the stuff that's been coming out, all the Netflix exclusives that have been coming out. They're doing this particular thing now where they're bringing out full seasons in one go, and then you can just binge watch it. On-demand TV shows is becoming, well, it's took off. Like, give it like the last 12 months, it's been like more popular than ever before.
Yeah.
I dare say that TV shows being distributed in that particular way is going to kill traditional TV. But what about films, cinema releases? How do you feel about sitting at home and watching a film on release day at home, but paying a premium? So say, for example, you would pay traditionally about 7 or 8 quid now, maybe for one cinema ticket. Tenner. To sit at home and watch a film on release.
It's an interesting one because I can see it from both sides of the coin. Kind of on one side of things, in many ways I hate going to the pictures now. I hate it because you go in, you sit down, and you've got someone kicking the back of your chair, rustling a bag of sweets in your ear for the entire film and taking you out of the experience. So from that side of things, I would think, yeah, it would be great. I can just, get my own snacks and things in, and I can just sit down in the comfort of my own living room, watch the film, enjoy it. So from that point of view, yeah, it sounds really, really good. But going to the cinema in itself is an experience. And it always has been. And yes, take out of consideration the things I just mentioned there, the things that I hate about going to the cinema. There's something about going to the till, getting your ticket, and going to get your pop and your popcorn and whatever you're having, getting your ticket stubbed, and then going through the doors and finding your seat, and then sitting around, you having a bit of a chat before, and then the lights dim and the trailers come on and then the film starts. And it's funny because there's like an intimacy about a cinema experience that even though you're in a room with a load of other people, it's something quite unique. And especially now with cinemas where you can get the VIP booths where you're paying a little bit more for your ticket, but you're going to be sitting with a very small number of people who have all paid for a little bit more for the privilege of seeing it. So these are people who are going to sit in quiet and just let you enjoy the film. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to ever lose that. And I think about being able to take like my little girl to the pictures for the first time, and I don't want to miss it. That I would hate to think that I wouldn't get the chance to experience something like that.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think everyone remembers the first time they went to the cinema.
Yeah. I want to see Jurassic Park.
Actually, I'm trying to think. Jurassic Park might have been one of my first ones as well. At the really old cinema in Sunderland.
Yeah, the ABC. Yeah, I went in. They only had 2 screens.
So exciting.
Yeah, it was
the smell. It was the popcorny type smell in the foyer that was like it stays with you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember it was that. I remember when they used to have the cinema in the Metro Centre, which is like a huge mall complex.
It was UCI.
They had the UCI, and as soon as you got anywhere near that entrance, it was just the smell of sugary popcorn coming out.
Yeah,
it was like tractor being bringing you in.
It was. I think for me, I would like to watch about 90% of the films that I would want to watch. I would like to watch at home. However, I agree with you with regards to having a kid. Is that her films? So if it was like a Disney film, something like that, I wanted to experience what I experienced back then.
Yeah.
In itself, doesn't have to be just enjoyable for her. It's got to be, you can get the excitement of her experience in the cinema yourself. You get that feeling back as well. I would think. Thing as well is like some of the summer blockbusters I would only want to see.
Yeah.
At the cinema. Like, here's the thing. Star Wars. I don't want to, it's not as if we're taught about that much. But you know what I mean?
But Star Wars?
I know, I don't even know what it is. Force Awakens, I wouldn't even dream about watching it at home.
No.
No way. The sound, I think it's the sound.
Yeah.
That's the thing you'd probably miss.
Well, that's it, and that's it. I mean, it's like, the concessions that you would make on the experience of seeing it for the first time by sitting in your house are not worth it to me. Like my thing for you, what I said to you when the trailer for The Force Awakens came out was, right, that's it, midnight on the opening night, IMAX.
Yeah.
It's that experience.
You want to be lost in it.
Rather than just sitting and watching.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And you feel the buzz from other people as well. I think
Yeah.
that sort of thing drags you in.
Because
as well.
everyone in that auditorium is in the same, feel the same as you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you sort of share that experience. Having said that, I think a lot of films that more the low budget ones, maybe something that isn't sort of like actiony or blockbustery, I probably would watch at home. Because then I wouldn't want to run the risk that anything that's very, very heavy plot, like that's got a very, really heavy plot, could be spoiled by someone kicking your seat or rustling bags or whatever, do you know what I mean? So I think it will happen. I mean, there's already Curzon On Demand I've used is a website where you do pay to see selected indie films on the night of release, but you pay 12-13 quid to watch it once, and that's it. So there are out there, but they're not for huge mainstream blockbusters yet. I definitely think it will happen. Definitely. I can see Netflix maybe might branch out and do something like that, or I don't know, another company might come out. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about that. Do you think it's inevitable? Do you think it'll never happen? Do you think it should happen? So let us know in the comments below. So thanks. Cheers.